Ask us how he did it. He just did. And here's how it sounded on the radio.
Tatum trying to get space. Tatum all the way in. Tatum blocked at the rim by Bam. What a block by Bam Adebayo.
Kemba moving to his left. Tatum switches to the right hand. Dribble, drives past Butler. Gets in deep. Blocked at the rim by Bam Adebayo. Tatum got to the rim, and Adebayo got that left hand up there and made the defensive play you're going to see 1,000 times on SportsCenter tonight.
Man. Maybe 1,001. Tackle falls reaction there. And Pat Riley's like, that's Heat culture, baby. Heat win it by 3. They go a game up in the series. Magic Johnson was watching, had the Twitter fingers working as well. He says Bam Adebayo's block on Jason Tatum's dunk attempt was the best defensive play I've seen ever in the playoffs. And now here's Bam on Magic.
Yeah. When you hear that, what does that mean? Yeah, Magic. Y'all hear that? Magic.
But it's just, you get on that big stage, you just got to make big plays, and I made a big play. And, coming from Magic, that's a great comment from him, and just got to keep getting better throughout the playoffs.
All right, so let's check out some other fantastic blocks from the playoffs. John Starks gets the inbounds pass, pulls up for the 3, but Hakeem Olajuwon out there on the perimeter, able to get a finger on it. The Rockets won at 86-84.
Let's keep it in non-HD and go to Michiganiacs about this one. Reggie Miller thinks he's got some. Tayshaun Prince. Fresh, thin, getting it done in the Pistons win in the Eastern Conference Finals.
2013 in HD, so you can see it really clearly. LeBron James denying Thiago splitter. Heat won that one 103-84. It's in the finals in 13.
Just when I thought CDs were being replaced by streaming or whatever they call it, LeBron James. The CD, the chase down on Iguodala. Game 7 Cavs Warriors Finals 2016.
2017 Western Conference Semis, Game 5 Rockets and Spurs. Manu Ginobili swatting away James Harden's 3 at the buzzer, and the Spurs won it by 3. Richard Jefferson was with the Cavaliers when LeBron James delivered that block in the finals. So, Richard, when you saw Bam Adebayo get his Tuesday night, tell us, what does it take to make a block like that as a defender?
Well, first of all, it starts with the on-ball defender. That's the key thing. You got to make sure that you're not fouling, the guy's not swiping, not making a silly play, similar to what J.R. Smith didn't do. But in this play right here, the trust, knowing that you have that defensive presence behind you. And look, Jason Tatum is one of the most athletic guys in the NBA, one of the best finishers. So for Bam Adebayo to go up there, get that ball with his left hand, not foul, one of the most impressive plays we've seen in this postseason.
So now, let's look ahead to the Western Conference.
Well, as we should.
Nuggets and the Lakers, what's your early read on that series?
Well, it's going to be all about Nikola Jokic, in my opinion, mainly because of this. He is such a force. The Lakers, if they possibly try and double-team Jamal Murray, he's going to be passing that to the best passing center maybe in the history of the NBA. So he is the key. He is going to be a problem, whether he's getting Anthony Davis in foul trouble or having that one-on-one matchup. So it's going to be very, very interesting to watch how these game plans start to develop over the course of the series.
And the Lakers certainly know one thing. If they manage to get a 3-1 lead, they better not let up. RJ, good to spend some time with you, my man.
No one's letting up. No one's letting up on anything with the Denver Nuggets again.
All right. Now, Neil, according to Caesars, William Hill, the Lakers are minus 550 favorites to win the conference finals. Break that down.
All right, my man Dave Sheriffin is the one who taught me all this. So you bet $550 on the Lakers, and if they win, you win 100.
Why would I do that?
Listen, you want to bet 20% of your money or whatever that is.
Right.
Now you bet 100 on the Nuggets, and they win, you win $425.
Or I'll keep my money. Los Angeles took 3 or 4 meetings against the Nuggets during the regular season, including winning the bubble. Denver saw win a 24-point blowout in the game. LeBron James didn't play.
Must See is brought to you by Planet Fitness, the judgment-free zone.
Aces and Storm are the favorites to play for the WNBA title. While they rest with a 2-round bye, the rest of the playoff field plays on, including Diana Taurasi. It's Phoenix against Washington. Taurasi never loses in the first or second round of elimination games. Both teams took a shot clock violation to focus on voting in their states, as well as urging people to fill out the census. Now we get to the ball game, fourth quarter, Mystics down 1. Emma Miesemann, the steal and the lead. Mystics up 1-1. 6 seconds left. Mercury down 2 after Mystics free throw. Shea Petty, let your soul and spirit fly into the Mystic. When that foghorn blows, you will be coming home, because Petty, with the shot before the buzzer, the Mercury advance to the next round, win it 85-84. Connecticut Sun, Chicago Sky, Alyssa Thomas. She's on a Mount Rushmore of Maryland Terp ballers. She had a great first half. 17 points in the first half, playoff career high. And her hook shot beat the buzzer right at halftime. They were tied at half, thanks in large part to Alyssa Thomas. Connecticut started the second half on a 13-2 run, but here comes Allie Quigley. And with that, she's now the Sky's all-time playoff points leader, passes Elena Delle Donne. Quigley would finish with 19, but the Sun too much. Dwayna Bonner at 23 and 12. Thomas, 8 assists, 13 rebounds, 26 points. The Sun, 94-81.
At a news conference about the city of Louisville's settlement with Breonna Taylor's family, one of their attorneys thanked the protesters who have maintained awareness about that case. Thousands have marched in the streets of Louisville and around the country. Police shot and killed Taylor at her home while executing a no-knock warrant on March 13th. None of the officers involved have been charged as of yet, but the settlement did include police reforms. Athletes were among those who kept a national spotlight on the case. Here's the reaction from some of them.
It's a step in the right direction. I think that a settlement is not justice. You know, money is not getting justice for Breonna Taylor or her family. And those officers still need to be arrested. The spotlight has kind of been on Louisville and Attorney General Daniel Cameron, and I hope that he continues to do what needs to be done and arrest her killers. And I think, you know, like I said, it's a step.
$12 million is not going to bring back Breonna Taylor into this world. You can throw any kind of truckload of money. I think what everybody wants to see is justice, and those police officers held accountable, and that's what is so outraging to everybody, you know, right now. So that's disappointing. You know, they think it's about money and that it can be settled from there.
Another round of single elimination games coming your way Thursday on ESPN2. Starts at 7 Eastern when the Mercury take on the Lynx. Then at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, the Sun taking on Candace Parker and the LA Sparks. Both games streaming on the ESPN app. Also on ESPN on Tuesday night, a stunner in the bubble in Orlando.
All right, we got to play free. We got to play hard. We got to play smart. We got to play together.
Well, we got down. How many teams were here? 20.
And they had to come back in each game to come back and win the series against the Clippers. Let's show you how it all went down. Start with Game 5. Nuggets trail by 16 late in the second quarter, 6.7% chance to win the game. They outscored the Clippers 38-25 in the fourth, and they win it 111-105. So that made it 3-2. Game 6, Nuggets had a 3.4% chance to win with 10:08 left in the third quarter when they trailed by 19, but they dominated the Clippers 64-35 in the second half. They win it 111-98, and it's 3 games apiece. And then in Game 7, Tuesday night, Nuggets had just a 13% chance to win as they trailed by 11 in the first half. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard scoreless in the fourth quarter. Leonard 1 for 11 in the second half, his worst shooting half of his career. Game 1 against the Lakers Friday, Rachel Nichols now.
Well, Stan, the Clippers did not mince words after losing Game 7 here in Orlando. Lou Williams saying this team, quote, had championship expectations and had the talent to do it, but, quote, we didn't have the chemistry to do it. Doc Rivers called it a lack of trust. He said he's as much to blame as anyone, saying, I'm always going to think I could have done more. In fact, that's exactly what he told the team in the post-game locker room. He told the players, put it on me when you get questions. Of course, they clap back at that idea, but absolutely, they know there will be questions. Remember a week ago when the Clippers were up 3-1 in this series, and Doc was asked about the team reaching what would have been the first conference finals berth in the Clippers' near 50-year history. He said, that's not our goal, so I don't think anyone cares. He was right. The goal for the Clippers was win a championship, and just reaching the conference finals would not have been cause for some big celebration. But now they haven't even done that, and so a lot of people are going to care for a very long time. Stan?
All right, Rachel, the Clippers now 0-8 all time in games that could have